Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is back. I do want to say this though. It's a little bit of drama going on out there. 2026. I was thinking about going in. I am going to talk about a little bit more entertainment. I'm going to do that in 2026. I'm making a lot of other promises to myself I'm not going to keep. How many of y'all out there got all of these New Year's resolutions you're not going to keep? So I don't know. It's a couple things going on. I was gonna stop the intro, but I don't know. Officer T Ward knows. I don't know. What y'all think? Should we stop the intro? Should we keep? Somebody said, I don't know. New Year, should we, real quick, 1 in the chat, stop the intro, 2 in the chat, do the intro. Let me know before we get out of here. This is going to be a short blog, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we'll see everybody's being exposed. 1 in the chat, no, 2 in the chat, 2. Somebody said, all right. Intro, no intro. All right, well, y'all know what we got to do. It's Officer T Ward knows. Over. Wait a minute. Y'all know what we gotta do. Officer T Ward knows. Y'all know what we gotta do. Get mad. Bad news told everything. Wait a minute. He did. He told. 100% accuracy. Officer T Ward knows. He told everything. Wait a minute. Cheese in the chat, please. Cheese up in his chat. Gorgonzola, mozzarella, everything. These are public figures. We have gone over their cases. You know what I'm saying? All of that public record. We're not using real names here. I do want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. But yeah, bad news. Hopped up out of that hospital bed, ran down that hallway and saw Officer T Ward and said, wait. Turn that body cam off and hand me that binder. Officer T Ward obliged. Shout out to Officer T Ward. Bad news. Opened up that binder. Saw that list of suspects and said, wait. I know who's responsible for all of this. Number 4, Thug Life. He did. He told him. Sorry. He did. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Officer T Ward. Not playing with these thugs out here. You know what I'm saying? Clone owes knowledge of... I'm sorry. I do want to put that out there. I haven't done this in a while. It's funny to me. Clone owes knowledge of foot. I do want to put that out there. Shout out to Clone. Clone has left battle rap. Shout out to Clone. You know what I'm saying? He said that they were telling on him in battle rap, so he left. You know what I mean? He took down his Twitter, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He is active on Instagram. He is going to shows, getting paid, rapping that snitch talk. Shout out to him. No diss. No diss. Shout out to Clone. He still owes knowledge of foot. I reached out to Knowledge to God and asked Knowledge, did Clone pay that foot? He said no. Shout out to Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else in the intro, before we move on, boxing gloves in the chat for Official, please. Can we get some boxing gloves in the chat? I'm sorry. Official lets it be known. Talk crazy about my family in a battle, and you can get the bigs. Boop, boop, bow, boop, big. Boop, boop, big, boop, bow. Shout out to Official. You know what I'm saying? She hit Coffee with that bicycle kick. Liu Kang did say that. Shout out to Official. Also, black gloves in the chat for Jay Mills. Can we get some black gloves in the chat for Jay Mills? Jay Mills has taken the battle rap community by storm. You know what I'm saying? Shutting everything down. You know what I mean? In his path. People are not able to rap with Jay Mills. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this Averb and Jay Mills back and forth. Like, hopefully they end up dropping music this year. Hopefully that happens. You know, we'll end up seeing what happens. Jay Mills dropped a trailer, and he's showing that he's got Averb running. So I'm curious to see when he's actually going to drop the full song. Shout out to Jay Mills. And I hear that Verb has got a song in the tuck, you know, so we'll see about that. You know what I mean? Are we done? So we got the black gloves in the chat for Jay Mills. Shout out to him. DVDs in the chat for Battlefax. Shout out to Battlefax. DVDs in the chat for Battlefax, admiring that DVD player. Shout out to Battlefax. He ended up, he changed his name from from Battlefax to my Battlefax podcast or something like that. Shout out to him. He dropped a couple battles. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a Tay-Rock versus Clone battle. He dropped a Rex battle. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. He's doing a rebrand. So we'll see what he ends up doing with that. Shout out to him. DVDs in the chat for for Battlefax. Are we done yet? It's 2026. Yeah, can we do it? The intro, are we letting people slide? Who are we taking out the intro? Before we start, who are we taking out the intro is getting way too much. Who are we taking out the intro? You know what I mean? I was admiring the intro for a minute, but who are we taking out the intro? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Waves in the chat, please. Can we get some blue hearts? Shout out to Surf. No diss. You know what I mean? No diss. No diss. Sue Surf, he's still posting on Twitter. He posting that I didn't tell paperwork. Shout out to Surf. Surf told his lawyer, I am done with the rolling 60s. It is over. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go home. I'm putting this life behind me. How do I get out of this? Shout out to Surf. No diss. They asked Sue Surf a couple of questions. I know y'all don't like this part. They asked Surf in the paperwork that we all read. I'm sorry. I know people are twisting the paperwork around. Did you cross state lines with members and associates? Selling that work, that white girl. You know what I'm saying? Selling that across state lines. Did you do that with members and associates for furtherance of the gang? Surf said, yes, ma'am. Oh, God. Said, yes, ma'am. He did. Sorry, Surf, you did. They asked Surf, were you one of the leaders of the Rolling 60s? Shout out to Surf. Surf did say, yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think. They also asked Surf. I know y'all watching this like, I can't stand PIPERBOY Wills. He won't stop. I'm tired of him. Blue waves in the chat. I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Surf, you know, giving up them overt acts. You know what I'm saying? 2026, he should be out of jail within the next couple of months, maybe this summer. I don't know. Cortez said February, sometime in February. We'll see. You know, hopefully he gets out. Shout out to Surf. You know, battle rap needs you. You know, battle rap is a haven for the snitches. I'm not calling him that. I'm just saying, you know, battle rap is a haven. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to say this, though. Shout out to everybody. So Reed DOLLAZ is responding to the news that broke, right? So a guy came out and he was trying to expose Reed, right? He was talking about Reed didn't have a place to live. He was living with him. And then like he didn't, you know, he wasn't charging him anything to live there. He was just wanting Reed to continue to record. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about Reed was running off with money, you know, for, you know, like doing features and stuff like that. He didn't do it. He was running off with money. He even went as far to say that he lended Reed DOLLAZ his blicky, you know, and then Reed kind of ran off with that and didn't give it back to him. Was saying Reed was doing a whole bunch of bad business, said different opportunities was granted to Reed, like, you know, to meet Wiz Khalifa. Reed was worried about his hair. He didn't want to go meet Wiz Khalifa, all of that. It's a lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying? And then he dropped the song on Reed. I do want to say, Reed, the song that he dropped was fire. For the dude that say he don't really rap, he did come into the chat. You know what I'm saying? He was in the chat talking while we were going over the video where he was, you know, talking about Reed or whatever. He came into the chat. He was like, you know, saying some of his points or whatever. Shout out to him. The song he dropped on Reed was actually Lava. It was pretty fire. I think it got like 5,000 views or 4,000 views or something like that, but it was a pretty dope song. He went on Easy to Block Captain's platform. Him, another guy, they were telling on Reed DOLLAZ, telling everything about Reed. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I'm wondering, why are they doing this? Why are they going at Reed? Were they paid to go at Reed? I don't know where y'all going at Reed. I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just a fan watching everything, the fallouts. You know what I mean? He did an interview with the Hood blogger. Shout out to the Hood blogger. He lets me review like all of his footage and stuff like that. Shout out to him. Did an interview with him. Was going in on Reed, talking about Reed. When they went on the Easy to Block Captain platform, another guy was on there. I don't know who the other guy was, but he was trying to, you know, talk stuff about Reed. He was saying that Reed was mad at him because a girl said that he was trying to like be with her, and then Reed got upset about it, and then the dude wanted to, you know what I'm saying, scrap with Reed, and then, you know what I mean, it was just like a whole situation to Philly gossip. What do y'all think about this? Shout out to Twiz. What do y'all think about this? So I don't know. Reed is being exposed. Some people are saying that, you know, because he was going all out trying to, you know, ride the coattails of Cassidy and try to put things out on Easy to Block Captain, that this is his karma. This is what some people are saying. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. I don't know. I have no dog in the race. I'm just sitting back watching the fallout of everything. This has all gotten to Reed, right? Allegedly. So Reed puts out a video. I guess he was just live on Instagram or whatever it is. And he's like talking about all of it. I guess this is bothering Reed. You know, Reed's got some things to say. Reed's mad at you. Why y'all exposing Reed? God. All right, let's see what Reed's got to say. Let me refresh.
What's this and what's this and what's that? What's that in your life? What's going on in your motherfucking closet? Well, technically, I don't give a fuck. You see, it's two types of people in the world. You got people that care about what other people do, and then you got people that don't give a fuck about. Like, we so busy in life trying to level up. Like, when I wake up, I'm checking my emails, I'm checking my phones, you know, what's the plays, or who want to book me? What's the next city we got to be in? What's the next move to get us leveled up in life? I've never been the dude that sat around and gossiped and, like, thought about men. Like,
what you mean you were just gossiping about Easy? I'm sorry, and we're supposed to watch this. He was just Reed. Come on, Reed. Reed, I ain't got no problem with you, Reed. Don't come at me. You was just doing all of these interviews on Easy. Do you not remember that, Reed? Reed, do you not remember doing the 15 Minutes of Fame interview? Do you not remember doing the Hip Hop Is Real interview? He ain't really from Philly. I don't really, you know, we don't even, who know the bull? Like, out of nowhere, he was riding the Cassidy coattails. Oh, God. What do y'all think about this? No diss. Reed was going crazy on Easy to the point to where I was kind of wondering, is this gonna turn into a fisticuffs at the battle. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Or is he I don't know. But he's talking reckless. God, what do y'all think about this? Somebody said, Reed gotta learn to be quiet. LOL. Once you start talking, you a target. Oh, God. Oh, man. He said he's responding to easy. Let's listen to this again. Let's fast forward a couple of bad words.
People that care about what other people do, and then you got people that don't give a fuck about. Like, we so busy in life trying to level up. Like, when I wake up, I'm checking my emails, I'm checking my phones, you know, what's the plays, or who want to book me, what's the next city we got to be in, what's the next move to get us leveled up in life. I've never been the dude that sat around and gossiped and, like, thought about men. Like, I'm being real, bro. Like, I'm a different type nigga, and I know there's people out there just like me, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the other kind that's like, if you went through something with a person, you know what I mean, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm talking about literally 10 years ago, you haven't seen this person in person, you haven't spoke to this person verbally, like, I don't even think of these people. Like my day-to-day don't wake up and, like, it's like out of sight, out of mind for me. You know what I mean? I don't live in Philadelphia. I've been out of Philly going on 10 years. I don't live.
He been out of Philly for 10 years? Wait a minute, Reed. 10 years?
In Philly, you know what I mean? Like, it's like out of sight, out of mind for me, but it's diabolical to me.
No, you did not just use diabolical, Reed. Reed! Come on, Reed! Reed said he has not been in Philly in 10 years. Wow. What is this?
To see, like, for 10 years, you could just tug on somebody's. That like, certain shit is like, all right, cool. Then it's like, oh, this is insane. Then after a while, it's like, yo, this is obsession. See, we got to look at the wording. This is insane. And then it becomes, this is obsession. 10 years? Niggas got new families, newborn babies, all types of shit they doing. But throughout these 10 years, I manage to stay at the top of your fucking brain is diabolical to me. I think it's very.
See, when he's saying, like, for 10 years, I managed to stay at the top of your brain is diabolical. This makes me think he's talking about that dude that was exposing him. But this is mad. Somebody said, Happy New Year, my guy. Appreciate all the content. Intro for 2025 was epic with the $4.99 pow. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. But this is Reed up here being a hypocrite. Shout out to Reed. Reed, you cannot use diabolical. Reed!
And I know there's people out there just like me, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the other kind that's like, if you went through something with a person, you know what I mean, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm talking about literally 10 years ago, you haven't seen this person in person, you haven't spoke to this person verbally, like, I don't even think of these people. Like my day-to-day don't wake up and, like, it's like out of sight, out of mind for me. You know what I mean? I don't live in Philadelphia. I've been out of Philly going on 10 years. I don't live in Philly. You know what I mean? Like, it's like out of sight, out of mind for me. But it's
why y'all got Reed stressing? Somebody said Reed stealing. Now he growing. Get the F out of here. Yo, Reed got on here with some motivational the motivational sidestep. He's like, well, it's been 10, I'm trying to grow in life. We trying to, do things, and y'all thinking about me. We haven't seen each other for like 10 years. This is like obsessive. This is diabolical. Y'all sit around and gossip about me. I don't be thinking about another man like this. They got Reed stressing. Reed! Shout out to Reed DOLLAZ. Let's watch some more of this. Let me rewind there. Watch some more of this.
I'm a different type nigga, and I know it's people out there just like me, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the other kind that's like, if you went through something with a person, you know what I mean, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm talking about literally 10 years ago, you haven't seen this person in person, you haven't spoke to this person verbally, like, I don't even think of these people. Like my day-to-day don't wake up and, like, it's like out of...
See, Reed DOLLAZ is making a big mistake. Shout out to Reed DOLLAZ. Reed, the thing you don't want to do is respond to all of this. Because right now, you got to think, yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but 14,000 people seen, you know, Easy pull these people up on his live, and they was going in on you. You know what I'm saying? But then the other dude, Twitch, shout out to him, he interviewed one of the guys. What's his name? Mark or something like that? And that video's got like 14,000 views. So I guess, like, when you really look at things, you know, and then he got a diss song on you and stuff like that. But you are Reed, right? Philly's legend. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, would y'all, let me know in the comment section, would you respond to somebody that's not in battle rap, right? That's coming out of the woodworks? Would you respond to him? This is kind of bringing a lot more validity, you know what I mean, to what the guy was saying. You know, the guy came across like really believable, like he did. Very believable to me. You know, but this is kind of bringing like more validity to him. So now the dude can just sit back, go live again, do another interview. Oh, we got Reed in his feelings now. Now Reed is saying this. Now he's, you know, he wants to talk about battlers. He want to talk about a battle ain't from here and ain't from there. But now he want to say he don't talk about other people all day. You know what I'm saying? Like now they can do whatever. This is crazy. Can y'all stop putting in the chat that Papoose and Remy is together? They put out like, so that it looks like they went to the same place, right? It's like some clothing place or something like that, but it was different times. Like they put it on I think the Shade Room or something like that. They went there at different times. It was the same day, different times. So I don't know. Can y'all stop doing that? You know what I mean? I see what y'all doing out there. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Reed, you might want to let this one go. You know what I mean? I don't know. What y'all think?
Sight out of mind for me. You know what I mean? I don't.
Now they're calling Reed DOLLAZ Need DOLLAZ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying what's going on, Reed. The guy was trying to say you ain't have a place to live and stuff like that. I don't know if the dude was telling the truth. You know what I mean? But then, like, you're hurt by this. You know, the guy saying you ran off with his blicky. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Is Reed handling this right? I think he shouldn't be responding to this.
I don't live in Philadelphia. I've been out of Philly going on 10 years. I don't live in Philly.
Somebody said him doing interviews on Hip Hop Is Real is about battle rap. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like
somebody said
out of mind for this, but it's diabolical to me to see, like, for 10 years you could just tug on somebody's. That like certain shit is like, all right, cool. Then it's like, oh, this is insane. Then after a while, it's like, yo, this is obsession. See, we got to look at the wording. This is insane, and then it becomes this is obsession. 10 years. Niggas got new families, newborn babies, all types of shit they doing. But throughout these 10 years, I managed to stay at the top of your fucking brain. Is diabolical to me. I think it's very. I'm starting to like wonder.
Yeah, you know somebody mad when they like, it's diabolical to me. Shout out to Reed. Shout out to Reed. I don't think somebody said dude's been harassing him for 10 years. I don't know. This is the first time I've heard about this. First time I heard. I mean, maybe he needs to give dude back his blicky. I don't know. Maybe give him $100, pay him off. You know what I mean? I'm joking, Reed. You know what I mean? But I don't know. He got Reed stressing right now. What y'all think?
Off like, okay, is this like, are you like an undercover something? Because it's like just trying to figure it out. like things that I could never comprehend with my mind. Like, all right, cool. Like 10 years is obsession, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to call a spade a spade.
So what y'all think? Reed is upset that the guy's been talking about him for 10 years. I don't know. Did karma come around for Reed? Let me know in the comment section. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Also in news, it looks like somebody is trying to expose Swamp. I don't know if I ain't got no problem with Swamp. On Twitter, they are talking. Oh God, I don't know if I should show y'all this. God, make sure all this stuff is blocked out. All right, so they're basically exposed. Y'all remember when Swamp was going in on? I mean, this is like PG. I mean, I guess I can tell y'all what's going on. So y'all remember when Swamp was going in on Verb and not Verb? What was John the Don? Right? He was talking about John and John's ex. You know, the girl that's been like trying to put everything out on John the Don, and she revealed the Calico thing. What's her name? I can't remember her name. She was shout out to her, but she was like, she put everything out on John. And we knew what was happening between Calico and John and that whole like triangle thing. I don't know her name. I don't want to pause. That's her name. Pause. Shout out to Pause. I don't know problems with Pause. Shout out to her. She was wilding on. Did this happen? My years are messed up. Did this happen last year? She was wilding on John. So Swamp took that information and, you know, kind of went in on John. Well, it looks like Swamp is in a situation now. It says he said, let's eat, but never showed up. Apologize for staying quiet this long. I should have said something when he inserted himself into your situation, knowing he had one of his own, John. I don't know if this is real. I do want to put that out there, right? So, God. So it's showing. Let me make sure. All right. A person said, I did not initially plan to speak publicly about this situation. What prompted my attention was resurfaced footage of him trolling another battle rapper online about accountability, fatherhood, and refusing to take a DNA test for an alleged child. At the same time, he was presenting himself publicly as an involved and responsible father to his older children. When made this difficult to ignore was a contrast between public commentary and the private experience. And then they go ahead and they like exposing everything. Oh God. It is written like real small. Like, I mean, the text is like real small. It's difficult to see it. You gotta go on Twitter. God, they got music and everything. Oh God. They exposing everything's blocked out up here. I do want to say this. This is from Twitter. Say you definitely got it from here on. Honestly, hope it's all worth it. And then said, F you didn't care about her when she was in the hospital. You didn't care enough to see her even once. Freaking wipes or diapers, didn't care. I've been out of work since May due to complications with her to even think about repaying the money you owe me. Didn't think to see how I was dealing with postpartum depression. Couldn't take the DNA test I bought when we were in the Houston, nor show up to her christening. But now you...
This is some amazing stuff you did here today. We gotta protect our black.
What makes it worse is that I could have said I did not have it to give, especially knowing I had a child on the way and responsibilities of my own. I chose to believe you anyway, and you chose to misrepresent your intentions. Maturity would be acknowledging that your actions, your lack of actions, and your lack of communication are what led to this. not circumstances, not excuses, your choices. I will never feel conflicted about holding a grown man accountable for what he failed to do. This situation exists because you refused to grow up when it mattered. Court is February 11th. Now we can get back to you playing like something that's blocked out, and I are dead. And rumor has it blank had your baby. What is going on? Oh God. You had a child when, and honestly, I ain't tested for the child yet. You had a child when I told you what the situation was, but you was a selfish and did what you wanted to, even to the point of telling me you just want the child. I was not the only person you was messing with. That's factual, so a test is needed. Swamp is kind of right here. I'm just gonna say this. You can't just be believing people. You know, anybody can be like, this is your baby. You don't know. You know what I mean? If people, you know, I don't know. You do want to get that DNA test, guys. You just don't know. Because people be swindling out here. So what you wanted, so it looks like Swamp wants the DNA test, all of this. He said, as far as court, I know nothing about no dang court, but wouldn't be surprised because of your evil intentions and trying to trap me, but you got it though. Sad part is not only you trying to trap me, now you run into battle rappers with you so-called story. Shake my head. I should have listened when they told me. Oh God, yeah. Who is this Swamp?
Yeah, man, that's wild.
And then it said, he has tested, I was trying to trap him, that characterized and somebody is like basically narrating the text messages.
Man.
God. Y'all go on the Twitter to see all of this. But they're basically it's just a lot. I don't want to go through all of that, but it's a lot on Twitter. God. Basically showing that Swamp's not standing up to his responsibilities, or what she thinks is his responsibilities. She wants to take him to court, all of this. And so I don't know. I'm kind of, am I wrong, chat? I kind of, you know, like you can't, you know, DNA tests are needed. Like, you know, it's kind of like when people ask for a DNA test, it's like, oh, I can't believe you asked for a DNA test. I can't believe. He needs to know. Am I bugging here? You know what I'm saying? I didn't see so many people get swindled for years. They find out 10 years later the child belongs to somebody else. This goes on all the time. So, I mean, they're exposing Swamp, you know, having a situation with this girl. But, you know, is Swamp really being exposed here? I don't know. Said, I told you to sign away your rights. You're lying. Said, I don't play like that. Just go on the phone now and do what? Say what you're going to do. I've been letting you lie in peace. Like, she just going in. Like, I don't know. Swamp is, and she narrates all of this. Like, oh, God. Oh, God. I'm probably just come by for a little while and chill, then hit the road. That battle took a lot out of me. Who is this? Oh, God, this is too much. This is too much. God. No diss. Somebody said, did you see the comments under the bad news battle? No, I don't know what battle you're talking about. Says your DNA match is in your tree. Oh, God. Oh, they're really going crazy. So it looks like a bunch of people was responding to this. See what these comments say. Oh, God. Like Averb says something. John said something. Oh, God. Yo, John been throwing shots at a lot of people. Shout out to John. Capo says, can you speak publicly? Yo, Capo is crazy, gang. Oh, God. So much going on today. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in a comment. Is this DOLLAZ Swamp? I'm just playing DOLLAZ. You know, I rock with you. I'm just joking. I don't know. Who is this? I don't know. Cause she knows battle rap. And he's like, oh, this battle took a lot out of me.
But
I'm a stop by today. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Actually good. Just sleepy. What are you? Just checking on you. Ain't you sweet? You going to the appointments Friday morning or you coming in the evening? I got to get a rental. I'm going to try and come Thursday. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Everybody's getting exposed. It's crazy. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I don't know who that is. Like, let's say this. This could be anybody. You know what I mean? This could be somebody fabricating text messages. I'm just putting that out there. I don't know. You know, you can't believe everything that you see on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So that's my disclaimer. Also, we have not heard yet from Swamp. Swamp has been kind of quiet about it. My take on all of this, if somebody is trying, yeah, I mean, it looks like he's trying to hit and all of that, whatever. And she's trying to expose this, you know, and then she ends up pregnant and, you know, and he wants a DNA test and, you know, and all of that. I'm not mad at him wanting a DNA test. Y'all mad at that? Like, I don't know. I mean, you do got simps in the world. They just believe everything. Like, you just don't know. Mad Dog said Easy was given. Oh man, come on, bro. We're not talking. What is the Easy hate right now? What are y'all doing? Somebody said we not talking. This is not about Papoose, Remy, or Easy. Somebody said the importance of minding your business, the boomerang effect. So I don't know. Is Swamp being exposed? I mean, you know, y'all got to be careful when y'all dealing with people that watch battle rap, that know battle rap. Y'all got to be careful. I will say this: it's a lot that a lot of y'all battlers, like y'all, the people that y'all mess with, be sending. I mean, I'm a messy blogger, right? So people send me stuff all the time, you know. So I'm pretty sure other bloggers have been sent different things about different battlers. Y'all just be careful about who y'all mess with. I don't understand. I get it. Like, y'all are popular. It's easier probably to get girls in battle rap and stuff that watch this, you know, but y'all might want to start looking at people outside of battle rap. Like, it's small. Everybody's trying to get clout. You know what I mean? They will do anything to try to, like, expose you. You know what I mean? Like, so y'all be careful out there. Somebody just said, I've seen her shopping for furs. All right. We have to do another blog on this. They called in on this Papoose and Remy situation in the comments, gang. Oh God. Hey, can y'all see the comments on playback on the live? Y'all is crazy, gang. But this is not what this is about. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. Reed, you might want to just, you know, just this too shall pass, Reed. You know what I mean? The way you kind of going about talking about all of this kind of makes it seem like what the guy was alleging, everything is kind of true, you know, and, you know, you're kind of in your feelings right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Shout out to all y'all. Do y'all want me to do a blog on this Papoose and Remy situation? Y'all, hey, the comment, hey, 2026, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Thug life. What do y'all want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Y'all we find out, you know what I mean? Yo. Somebody said this is y'all, hey, Shade Room is crazy. Y'all is crazy, gang. But I gotta get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? No diss to Swamp, no diss to Reed. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all continue to be great. You know what I mean? But the more y'all become great, you know what I'm saying, the more things are gonna happen. You know what I mean? But Reed, looks like this may be a karma, gang. This is all it is. You know what I mean? Just deal with karma, how it happens. You know, don't go live talking about this is diabolical. I don't sit around talking about other people all day. Reed, you was just doing all that. Shout out to Reed, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm just a blogger. Wait a minute. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think.